It's playoff preview time here on the fourth period alongside Aaron Ward, Shane Kelly, and David Pagnotta. I'm Irfaan Gaffar. Guys, let's jump into the Carolina Hurricanes and Nashville Predators series. Aaron, one of your former teams, I have to ask you about them, the Carolina Hurricanes, and their approach against the Nashville Predators.
I think they actually approached the series with a high level of confidence, knowing that the season series was 6-2, and the two losses came after April 27th. They already clinched everything. I think the worry sits in goaltending, right? The idea of matchup versus Saros and Rinne, and you got Mrazek, who is, in my opinion, not a perennial number one, and Nedeljkovic, that is still relatively young. I think they have to lean on the fact that they're fourth best in goals against, and that talks to the team defense concept. And they have to really lean on special teams at a clip of 35% on the power play and 89% in the penalty kill when there's so few opportunities in the playoffs for any team. They feel like that's an advantage for them.
Yeah, they dominate possession, especially against this Nashville team. They were over 60% in every game that they played. They don't give up many chances, as you said. You know, they're top 10 in expected goals against. The one area you mentioned about Nedeljkovic, he's actually been pretty good by the numbers, but he's really young and the sample size is tiny. So I don't know where they go in goal, but that is the red flag for them for sure.
It's funny you guys both talked about goaltending for the Carolina Hurricanes, and Dave, we're going to do the same thing for the Nashville Predators because really, between the pipes is what they excel at right now.
Yeah, and UC Saros is the guy that needs to be absolutely lights out for the Nashville Predators in this series if they want any sniff at the second round. I mean, this is a team that seems to be pretty outmatched against Carolina overall. The only thing that would put them over the top would be absolute lights out goaltending from Saros. I just don't know if there's enough in the tank for them to get it done.
Yeah, I think this series is going to be camped out in the Predators zone, that's for sure. And Saros is going to be a sore guy no matter what happens at the end of this series because he's going to face a ton of rubber. But he's been top three all season in goals saved above expected, top five in expected save percentage. He does give up some rebounds, though. He's about league average in his rebound control. And if you're facing a ton of shots, that gives Carolina some more opportunities. But they don't get out of this series unless he stands on his head.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for this. It's the Hurricanes and it's the Predators. For all of our playoff previews, head on over to thefourthperiod.com.